you just feel violated, kind of.
A warning tonight, be on the lookout for two bold thieves. A Buncombe County couple's home was targeted in broad daylight, and as the thieves got away, a homeowner tried to take matters into her own hands. News 13's Hannah McKenzie reports deputies think they know who's responsible.
This is a bizarre story that if you heard, you might not believe. Luckily, it was all caught on camera.
It happened at 1 p.m., so it's this one right there.
Lucy Langlois' Ring doorbell cam proving its worth Thursday afternoon, capturing a porch pirate in action. The man snatching a large Amazon package from the front entryway books it back to the car. He struggles to get it inside while someone else can be heard yelling instructions. He then runs back and grabs some of Langlois' patio furniture, but fumbles the targeted table. The person in the getaway car still barking orders. The suspects drive off just as Langlois opens the front door.
Hey! I see you!
Minutes later, to her surprise, they return with the stolen package.
He kind of set it down carefully. It was the strangest thing. It was crazy. It's to cover a big pipe in the backyard, one of those fake landscape rocks. But I guess he didn't want that.
He turns to leave, but eyes something else.
And then took, there were 3 of those lanterns, and he took 2 of those and ran off, and that's when I ran after him the second time.
Cue Langlois.
Hey! Hey! Are you kidding me?
She chases the thief, an attempt to stop him.
In hindsight, I wish I had just kind of stood back and said, everything you're doing is being recorded, so instead of going after him.
But she was able to snap a photo of the license plate. That and this video, vital evidence for the Buncombe County Sheriff's Office. Although Langlois doubtful she'll see her stolen property again.
But I don't know, he brought the rock back, maybe feel guilty and bring the other things back.
The Buncombe County Sheriff's Office tells me they have located the owner of the vehicle and have identified a suspect. They haven't made contact yet, but hope to make an arrest within the next 24 to 48 hours.
The lights wouldn't come off, so at that point I went and approached the car and along with my husband, and that's when we realized there was a bear in the car.
There's incredible video tonight of a bear breaking out of an SUV. It happened as a Buncombe County family watched and recorded. News 13's Samir Nefsi is in the studio to break it all down.
Yeah, hey there, Ty. Around midnight, a mama bear got into this car and found herself trapped. Now, Ashley McGowan says she thinks she might have forgotten to lock the door when the unsuspecting visitor made its way into the SUV. Now, around 6 this morning, things took an eventful turn that was all captured on camera. In the 500 block of Old Hall Creek Road, you'll find Seth McGowan and his friends playing basketball. Without a question, a far less chaotic scene than in the early hours of Thursday when his mother, Ashley, woke up to let the family dogs out for a potty break.
They started barking ferociously as if there was something out in the yard, and when I looked out into the driveway.
This was the scene taking place inside her vehicle just feet away from her house.
I know, it's horrible. It's horrible for the bear.
I captured a few moments after the mom punched through my front windshield.
Yeah, that's a mama bear making her way out through the front windshield of the car.
I didn't know that a bear could do that much to a car.
It's just surprising because that doesn't happen every day.
Ashley says she's not entirely sure how the bear got into her car, but during the unauthorized visit, the car was destroyed. From the panels to parts of the dashboard, and oh yes, the car seats, all mangled.
I see foam, wires, a bag of Ritz, and broken stuff.
They're in our yard frequently, but they stay to themselves.
While the bear scoured for a way out for roughly 6 hours, Ashley says she worried for the mama and the 2 cubs sitting off in the distance.
I am a little annoyed with the bears, but it was very distressing for me to see the mama bear in distress and suffering inside my car.
As for Seth, it was an early morning that gave him a twist on an excuse for missing his homework.
The bear sadly peed on the book I was reading at school and ate my homework.
No need to worry. His mama bear says he completed his homework. Do you think you'll carpool with the bear next time?
Nah.
Ashley says at the end of the day, she's happy the bear got away, seemingly unharmed.
It seemed like she was happy to be reunited with her cubs, and they just wandered off.
So it still remains a question as to how the bear locked itself in the car. McGowan believes the bear might have somehow opened the door, gotten in, and the wind could have forced the door shut. As for the vehicle, the insurance company says it's a total loss.
Armed law enforcement watched from above as students were evacuated from 2 Henderson County schools. It happened this morning because of a bomb threat.
Those schools have been cleared, but the investigation is still getting underway.
News 13's Andrew James is live in Henderson County. And Andrew, has anyone been charged in connection to that bomb threat?
Yeah, at this point, no one has been charged, and the sheriff's office actually believes this could be connected to other bomb threats made at North Carolina high schools and high schools across the country this past week. Parents like Valerie Glover waited to be reunited with their kids Thursday morning after a bomb threat led to the evacuation of North Henderson High School and Apple Valley Middle School.
Not more than 5 minutes after we dropped our daughter off, we seen cop cars flying this way. So immediately I called my daughter, and they had them locked down in the stadium.
Students evacuating to the stadium outside the school, with law enforcement keeping a close watch from above.
The children of these schools, of any schools in Henderson County, are the most precious thing that we have in Henderson County.
Henderson County Sheriff Lowell Griffin on the immediate multiple agency response to the schools. He says the suspicious package was found in a classroom after a call to 911.
But the description of the package is something that's not unlike you might find in any school, only they gave us some specifics that would make this package sound like it was potentially harmful.
Bomb squads responded and deemed the school safe. No explosives were found on campus.
This, although it may seem like a joke to someone, it's far from it.
This investigation is now possibly connected to other similar threats at North Carolina schools. Sheriff Griffin says after talking to the SBI, 16 other North Carolina high schools have faced similar threats since April 5th. While a suspect hasn't been named, he says whoever is responsible could face felony terrorist threat charges as well as other federal charges. Now, the sheriff's office tells me they are looking into who made that 911 call this morning. They're also checking surveillance video in the school to see how that package ended up in the classroom. I have also learned from the school system that both schools will be back on normal operation tomorrow.